And we'll get going with our warm-up. Start with marching. Do this for about 30 more seconds, and then we'll go into cardio, starting with cross and reach. Make sure your knees are coming up high, arms are moving. All right, cross and reach, here we go. Make sure you're twisting your torso, fully extending your arms. Alrighty. March for 30. And next one we're going to do is monster walks. Really wake up those legs. All right, so get a little bit low. Half circles with our legs forward. Same thing back. Staying low the whole time. All right. Gonna get going with lower body strengthening. So first one, you'll need your chair. If you don't have a chair, you can use no worries. You can just do normal squats, but we are going to do sit to stands. All right, let's go ahead and get your chair handy. And this one, what we're going to do, we're going to have a seat. Don't use your hands to help you. Just use only our quads, okay? 30 seconds. If you can adjust your chair, make it super low, okay? One more. Amazing. You can get that out of your way for now. March. All right, so we're doing another variation of a squat next. We're gonna do that sumo squat. So that's wide leg, toes slightly pointed out, knees follow the directions of your toes. 30 seconds of this one as well. All right, so wide position, squat down, come back up. Getting pretty low for this one, all right? It's only 30 seconds. One more. Perfect. All right. We're back to cardio again. Awesome range and monster walks, and we'll continue on with more lower body. And speed up your marches as we get more warmed up and speed up our cardio. All right, cross and reach. Awesome job. Still have those monster walks. All right. Get low, walk it out. Amazing. All right. So we're continuing with the lower body, not too much left to do. This first one, we're going to try for a minute. We're going to challenge ourselves a little bit here, okay? We're going to do a wall sit. You don't have to go like as deep as you usually would if we're just holding like a 30-second wall sit. Begin to a little one, and we're going to add, for the last 30 seconds, we're going to add calf raises, okay? So go ahead and make your way to your wall. We're going to sink down. Again, don't have to go all the way down since this is a longer one, but we're just going to hold. Make sure you feel enough that your quads are engaged. I'm going to be like all the way up here. 15 seconds already gone. Make sure we're breathing. All right, so you guys ready to add those calf raises? Here we go. So come up on your tippy toes, back down. Hold for about 2 to 3 seconds. Only 15 more seconds to go. You got it. Amazing. All right, go ahead and slowly come out of that one. We'll march. Got one more lower body exercise to do. We're going to move on to 4. This one's going to be 45 seconds each leg. And all we're doing is just kicking out to the side. All right, so we'll do one leg at a time. We'll take a break in between. Hold on to something if you need to. So this is like that 3-way hip. But we're just kicking out to this side. All right, so here we go. Don't let this leg touch the floor at all, okay? 45 seconds. If you feel the burn in this other hip, all right? We've got 15 more seconds left before we take our break. Awesome job. Let's take a marching break. 30 seconds, and then we'll do the other leg to finish up lower body. All right. Here we go. 45 seconds. We've got it. Ten more seconds. All right, great job. Let's march. All right, back to cardio. So picking up pace a little bit here, and then we'll do a little bit of core. All right, cross and reach. Okay, let's march. Monster walks are up next. All right, squat down a bit. Monster walks. All right, great job. Okay, doing some core. I've got two things of core. They're both two-parters. So first one we'll do, we're gonna do 45 seconds for this one. It's not too bad. If you need to hold on to something, please do. But if you want to work on your balance, go ahead and get going. So this one we're gonna just kind of do a side crunch. All right. So you can hold on to something like I said, but really make sure you're crunching down on this part right here, okay? Fifteen more seconds. Amazing. 30-second break. We'll do the other side. All right, 45 seconds other side. Here we go. Twenty more seconds. Keep on going. Last one. Amazing. All right. Marching it out. And go ahead and do one more thing at core. Again, it's going to be 45 seconds each side. This one's a little bit easier. Yeah. Still focusing on our obliques. All right. And this one, you're just going to put one hand up and you're going to slide your other hand down your thigh, feeling it right here. 45 seconds. We've got it. Fifteen more seconds. One more. 30-second march and break. Then we'll finish our core with the other side. Not much left to do after this. Alrighty, let's finish our core. Fifteen more seconds. Awesome. All right. Back to cardio. This is going to be our quickest one yet. We'll finish it up with a little upper body. Nothing too crazy today. Going to do some arm pulses, some tricep dips. It's going to be good. All right. First, we've got our cardio. So cross and reach in 10 seconds. All right, here we go. So twisting our core. Amazing march. Monster walks. Great. Nice and low. Here we go. Okay. All right, so like I said, we have tricep dips up first. So you can either do them at your desk or at your chair. I'm going to do it on my chair today. Whichever you prefer, we're doing 30 seconds of it, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and have a seat. So if you're doing it in your chair, you want it a little bit, your arms a little bit back. We're going to come up, back down. Make sure you have really strong elbows for this one, or elbows, shoulders for this one. Ten more seconds. Awesome job. Go ahead and march it out. Arm pulses are the last thing that we're going to do today. 4 directions. If we have time, we'll do them twice. We'll see. We're going to start going forward. 30 seconds. No breaks in between each direction. Make sure you're not going above your shoulder line. Nice and flat. Like zombie arms, kind of. All right, next one, we're going to go back, squeezing our shoulder blades. As we go back, 30 seconds. All right, palms facing down, coming out to the side. Again, don't go above your shoulder line. All right, palms facing up. This one you can't go above your shoulder line if you want. All right, amazing. All right, we're gonna not do one more round of that. We're just gonna go right into our cardio. We're gonna do one more round of cardio before we do our stretching. All right. So we're gonna do cross and reach. Slowing it down just a tad. We still want to burn some calories. All right, but here we go. Alrighty, we'll go ahead and march. Last thing we'll do for today before we start stretching is our monster rocks. All right, and get low, finish it up. All right, amazing. Let's go ahead and get our stretch on. So actually, first, before we go to the chair, we're gonna go ahead and do that nice calf stretch. I've been needing this a lot recently. All right, so put your toes up on something. Slowly lean forward. Option to bend the knee and lean forward. Whatever you feel like you need more. You're taking nice deep breaths. About 10 more seconds worth of this stretch. We'll do the other one. All right, so that one go. The other foot up on there, slowly lean forward. And you have the option to bend. Get 2 more seconds of this one. Let that one go. All right, we're gonna do a quick oblique stretch. So go ahead, you can either lean over your chair. I'm gonna do this today. Lean like that. Really make sure you're opening up those obliques. On the center, do the same thing other side. All right, come the center. The rest of the exercises will be done in our chair. So we're going to do a nice hamstring stretch. Okay, so we'll have a seat. One leg is straight, toes are pointed up. We're going to slowly lean forward. Option to reach for that toe if you'd like. All right, come up. Straighten out the other leg, toes pointed up, and lean on forward. All right, slowly come on up from there. Last thing we'll do for today. So we're just gonna do a nice 10-second neck roll. So back and forth a few times. Alrighty, and that will be it for today. Appreciate